Hi everyone, my name is Tom Johnston. I've been doing search engine marketing since 2010. I'm making this quick video to actually tell you the 3 things you need to incorporate into your SEO marketing strategy to start getting more phone calls, more leads, and more sales through your website. So, what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Basically a fancy word for telling Google exactly what your website is about and how you should rank in comparison to your online competitors. So how do we actually go about this? Well, at the foundation of every SEO strategy is proper keyword research. So in other words, we want to make sure we actually know the search phrases that people are typing into Google to find your products or services. So once we properly identify those, we can move on to the 3 steps of SEO. So the first aspect to ranking in Google is called OnPage Optimization. This is the process of putting your actual keywords or search phrases in the actual content or code of your website. This properly tells Google, hey, this is what my website's about, please rank it accordingly. But some of you also need to tell Google where you offer your products or services. So you want to make sure you have pages on your website actually targeting specific cities, counties, or zip codes to tell Google, hey, this is what we do, but this is also where we do it. So through proper on-page optimization, you allow your website to speak properly to Google to tell it what your website's about, what you have to offer, and where you offer it. So step 2 of SEO is called link building. A link is basically anytime you click on a web page and it goes to another web page or takes you to another website altogether, well, that is a link. And what you need are backlinks from other websites that if you click on the link, it actually goes to your website. And you want these websites to be about your niche, but also be authoritative, meaning people actually trust the websites and they use it on a daily basis. So if you have a link from an authority site like this that has to do with your products and services, Google's going to say, hey, that makes a lot of sense to rank you higher in search engines. So as stated earlier, all links are not created equal. So here's a quick little analogy to actually help you understand the kind of links you need and I'm actually going to provide so that you can increase your rankings in Google. So say you need some financial advice. You can talk to 3 people. The first person is a homeless person. They don't have a large amount of trust with other people. They don't have a huge fear of influence. And they probably don't have a background in finance. So maybe you don't want to take advice from them. The second person you can talk to is very authoritative. Let's say like the President of the United States. A lot of people trusted him. A lot of people voted for him. So maybe you should take his advice, but he probably doesn't have a background in finance. So it's good advice, but actually it's not the best advice. So the best advice would be talking to someone like Warren Buffett. Everyone knows who he is. He has a huge amount of sphere of influence. He's written books on this. And you know what? He eats and breathes finance. So he is the person you want to get your financial advice from. So the same was with link building. You don't want to get it from a spam site that no one uses, that no one trusts. It has nothing to do with your website, like the homeless person. You want links from authoritative sites, but if they're not niche relevant, they're not as good, but you definitely want them. So getting advice from the president is equal to getting a link from an authoritative site. But the third one, the golden goose egg of link building, is getting a link from a site that other people love, other people trust, other people within your niche use on a daily basis, and it's about your niche, and then it links to your website. That basically says, Google, hey, this big authoritative site that's all about this company's products and services is linking to this website. Therefore, we should increase their rankings so that they can get more traffic from search engines. So the third and final aspect to ranking in Google and SEO is called human interaction. Basically, this is a process of sending actual signals from actual humans to Google saying, hey, humans preferred my site over my competition, therefore I should rank higher. There's 2 aspects to this. The first is called click-through rate. So you want people actually doing searches in Google, Bing, and Yahoo for your product or service. And in this process, they're going to actually click on your competitors and click off of it right away. That basically says, Google, hey, we did a search. You gave us this website. It wasn't what I looked for. I got off of it right away. And then those same people will continue to do a search until they find your website. And once they come to your website, they're going to stay on your website for a very long time and basically read all your content, read your About Us page, read your services page, whatever it is that you want them to read. And it basically tells Google, hey, I did a Google search. The first result you gave me was no good, but this website I found, this answered all my questions. I was on it for a long period of time. Therefore, you should probably rank it higher. So the second aspect to human interaction is actual social signals. So if people like your website and they go on social media on their Facebook or Twitter and actually share your content on those social media platforms, that's basically saying, Google, hey, I like this website enough that I trust this website with my friends, family, and following. Therefore, maybe it has good relevant information for whatever the search term is that they're trying to rank for. So again, the 3 aspects to ranking in Google. Quick recap. Step 1, on-page optimization, telling Google what your website's about by adding your keywords to the actual code and content of your website. Step 2, getting backlinks from authoritative websites that are also niche relevant to your products and services. And step 3, having humans interact with your site by actually doing searches and finding your website and actually sharing your content online and social media. By doing steps 1 through 3, it's just a matter of time until you begin ranking in Google. And also, in order to increase your rankings over time and sustain them, you need to repeat steps 2, link building, and step 3, the human interaction part with your site. So when you actually implement these 3 aspects into your SEO strategy, what you're going to see is in the first 30 days, your rankings are going to improve. And then every month after that, your rankings are going to go up and up and up, resulting in more phone calls, more emails, or more people actually walking into your store looking for your product or service. So I hope this information was totally easy to understand. If you would like more information, you can contact me personally at tom-johnston.com. I'll even send you a completely free video showing you a side-by-side comparison of why your competitors are ranking ahead of you and what you need to improve your rankings and how to flip the table so you can start growing your business by getting more leads from search engines. So thank you so much for your time and have a great day.